Welcome to Live Joy Yoga. The focus of this class is to stabilize ourselves from the ground up and find balance by letting go of the unnecessary so we can move through the day with strength and peace. Starting at the top of the mat in Tadasana, rooting down through the feet, feel your feet engage with the floor. As we breathe, imagine breathing into your fears and insecurities and pain and whatever you might be holding on to, and exhaling it all out. Inhale in, deep healing breath, and exhale, let it all go. Inhale, force the negativity out of your body. Inhale, fly the arms out and up. Exhale, let them release down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. This time, exhale, open the heart to the sky and allow your hands to widen. Inhale, bring them back. And exhale, releasing down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, open the heart and the arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. One more time like that. Up. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Roll your neck. Drop the shoulders and just shake some things off. All right. Coming back, feet together. Inhale the arms out and up. Step your left foot back behind you, keeping your feet in line with your hips and a nice bend in your right knee. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Just breathe. And exhale, release the arms down. Clasp your hands behind you or just grab your wrists, or you can even grab your elbows. And on your next exhale, release your body forward, bending at the hips. Continue to square your hips, pulling your right hip back and your left hip forward. Release your head down. And if your hands are clasped behind you, you can allow your arms to fly upward, overhead to get a nice stretch in the shoulders. Continue to breathe, nice deep breaths. Exhale, release your hands to the floor, one on each side of your foot, shifting your weight onto your front foot so your back foot comes off the floor. Rotate the hip open so the toes face the side of the mat. Place your foot back on the floor and widen your stance. Find heel to arch alignment. Front foot, heel to the back foot arch. And pressing yourself up. Reach the left arm out and over and bring the right arm up. So we are now in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Looking out over the fingertips. So we are looking ahead. From here, keeping your front knee bent, bend the back knee and rotate the heel towards the body so all 10 toes are facing away. Hands to prayer at heart center. Holding goddess pose, really pressing back in the knees. So if my hands were behind your knees, imagine pushing your knees into my hand. Lifting up through the core, out through the chest. And now moving side to side. There's no real right or wrong way to do this. Just find your own movement. Find what feels good in moving side to side. It Doesn't have to look like anything specific, doesn't have to be pretty. Just finding some random movement to shake up the system a little bit. Good. Let's turn and face the other side of our mat. And if you see, we are already ready to start again with Virabhadrasana 1. Just make sure your hips are square and your feet are in line with your hips, so we're not too wide and we're not crossed behind. Engaging the core, bend in the front knee, inhale the arms out and up. Shoulders down the back. Release your arms down, clasp your hands, wrists, or grab your elbows. On an exhale, folding forward from the hips, release your neck. Keep squaring the hips, right hip forward, left hip back. And if your hands are clasped together, arms straight, go ahead and let them fall forward, stretching the shoulders. Keep breathing. Release your hands down to the floor. One hand on either side. Shift your weight to the front and rotate your back leg so your toes are now facing the side of the mat. Find your heel to arch alignment, meaning my left heel is in line with my right arch. Bring yourself upward and arc that right arm overhead and pull the left arm up now. Your arms are parallel to the ground, looking out over your left fingertips, moving forward through whatever struggles we have, looking ahead. Pressing down, rooting down into the floor with your feet, all four corners pressing down into the floor as you lift up and away with your torso. Rotate that right leg so your toes are all facing outward, both knees bent, hands to prayer, pushing the knees back and open as you lift up away with your torso. Now find your unique movement here. Take your own pace. You can go slow, you can go fast, whatever feels good. Try to move in ways that are not normal to your body, so we really shake up and break up the fascia. Whatever's sticking now has to move. Let's bring our feet together, rooting down into the floor once again, lifting up tall. Shift your weight to your left foot and allow your right knee to open as you bend it and pull your foot up off the ground, leaving the ball of your foot on the ground or bringing your foot to your ankle or on a block, or pull it all the way up to your inner thigh and press your foot into your inner thigh as you press your inner thigh into your foot, creating a resistance here. Hands to prayer. Try not to sink into that left hip. Make sure you're pulling up and away from the floor. Inhale the arms up and breathe them open. If you'd like to challenge your balance, you can find a little bit of movement here. Always growing taller. Releasing the arms down. Place your foot on the floor. Ground yourself and shift your weight now to the right foot, allowing your left knee to bend as it opens and you bring your foot up off the floor. Find your level, hands to prayer. Pulling up so your hip isn't sinking out to the side. Lifting tall, growing all the time. Make sure you don't put your foot on your knee. That's pressure that we don't need on the joint. Inhale the arms up and open. And you can find movement if you'd like to challenge your balance. Kind of like life challenges us all the time, but we try to stay rooted and grounded. And releasing down. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, folding forward. Bend the knees. Placing your hands firmly into the floor, walk your feet backwards into downward dog. You can keep your knees bent. Just try to lengthen the spine, shooting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. You can also find a little bit more space if you put your feet apart. Lower your knees to the floor. Keep your knees wide, heels touching. Sit back onto your heels. Lower your head to the floor. Bend your elbows and bring the palms of your hands together. Relaxing here, making sure the shoulders are down the back. If you have trouble sitting all the way back onto your heels, you can use a block here to sit on. A block or two or bolsters. You can even use a block here for your head. You've just got to find what works best for you. Just relax here in child's pose. Try to remember what it's like to be like a child. No worries. Hakuna Matata. Slowly roll yourself up, bringing your knees together. Remain sitting on your heels, palms up on top of the legs. On your next exhale, allow your eyes to fall closed. As you go through your day, life in general, and you come to the inevitable rough spot, remember your breath, being grounded, and look forward, facing whatever's coming head on, but also looking forward to see yourself coming out on the other side. Allow your thoughts to come, acknowledge them, and then let them go. Keeping your eyes closed, sit to the side and bring your legs around to the front. Roll down onto your back and allow your legs to release to the floor. Take your Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope it helped in even the smallest way. From my heart to yours, Namaste.